8:36 right now. 500,000 New Yorkers living on Staten Island will have to get used to paying more to drive into the city.
Yeah, we're not only talking about the new congestion pricing toll, but the price of the Port Authority bridges and tunnels have also gone up, right? So joining us this morning, Staten Island Borough President BP Fossella to share his thoughts on the impact these tolls will have on the borough. So Borough President Fossella, great to have you here. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
So let me ask you first and foremost about how many people this will actually impact, right? With the congestion pricing overall, how many folks on Staten Island actually drive over the Verrazano?
Thousands every day, and the reason why they drive is because they lack mass transit options. We are not integrated with the rest of the subway system, as are the other boroughs or even the other counties in the region. So therefore, Staten Island is a very car dependent because they don't have alternatives. And now, in addition to the two tolls they pay already to get to Manhattan, they'll pay a third. And the reason why we have fought so hard against congestion pricing and sued in federal court is because air pollution will get worse, traffic will get worse, and we'll pay a third toll. So it's a very bad day for Staten Island commuters, and it will change people's lives, unfortunately, for the worse. Financially, people's behavior will change. Young people who can least afford to pay will be hurt the most, in particular, both in the public and the private sector. So this is bad policy, and it's bad for the commuters of Staten Island.
But obviously, you're not done fighting.
No, we are still in court. We, along with the UFT, a lot of municipal workers, the president of the UFT, Mike Mulgrew, political leaders in Staten Island, private citizens, all who will be harmed by this financially and in other ways possible. We wanted to go back to the federal government for more review. So we're still in federal court. And we're hopeful that one judge at least will listen to us and send it back to D.C. for review, and it will end. So, but for now, people have to go into their pockets thousands of dollars more per year, and it's very sad. It's unfortunate.
So what's the timeline of that then, right? Because all of these court cases, and the governor's kind of pointed to it saying, yes, we keep winning these cases, right? So how many times can it go through the appeals process or wherever you're looking at before you have to say, okay, we lost?
Well, some of the arguments have not been rendered on the merits, right? What we've been trying to do is to seek preliminary injunctions or temporary restraining orders, but the cases have not been completed or heard fully on the merits. That's what we're waiting for. So we've lost some of these hearings, but we haven't lost yet on the full merits of the case.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, it's hit. You know, it's happening. It started yesterday. It's gone. Pedal to the metal. So the MTA, though, says it's going to increase bus service to the areas all across Staten Island with congestion pricing now in effect. So do you know what that's going to look like?
So we have a railway on Staten Island that goes from one end of Staten Island to the other. We just got new rail cars after 50 years. We have 4 bus depots on Staten Island up until the end of 2024. The MTA actually closed one of the bus depots, so now we have 3. I do not believe that this service promise increases will occur in the near future. We have been misled for decades by this organization, so I am not jumping up and down, which is why we've fought so hard. And now they claim it's going to reduce congestion. We know what it was. It was a money grab. They keep saying it's going to reduce congestion relief. They're having big parties, but it's about money. There's a story today that London, that has congestion pricing, is the most congested city in all of Europe. So whatever they're seeking to do has been proved wrong time and time again. And we're not going, we'll see it when we'll believe it when we see it. Let's put it that way.
So the court cases are one thing, but there is this other avenue that you could take, right? And there's a new president coming in, President-elect Trump, who has been very vocal about his opposition to it as well. Have you spoken to the president-elect about this? And what could the president do? Could he just say, hey, executive order, I don't want it?
No, I have not spoken directly to the president-elect about this, but he has made his opinion publicly known, as you mentioned. We've spoken to some of his folks. And to be blunt, one of our approaches and one of our process here is to delay it until after January 20th, and his new administration will review it and decide that it's not in the best interest of this region and the best interest of the city to proceed. That's really been our approach since day one. And A, to hear it on the merits because we think they're wrong, and B, is from a political point of view, is to wait until the new administration is there and perhaps they will review it and kill it.
All right, well, it's starting. So keep us posted on how things shape up on the borough for you. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody. Appreciate it.